we're looking at debt in Kenya because people don't understand. Fine, we have so many trillions of debt. Yeah, what can we see? Yeah, what was the money used for? But remember, the accumulation of debt goes back to 1960s. Yeah, it's some of those debts were like 40 years. We are still repaying. But Kenyans want roads. Kenya wants ports. Kenyans want airports. They want education. They want health. They want COVID vaccinations. Yeah, but they don't want to pay tax, or they can't afford to pay tax because the economies are not doing as well. So what do you then do? Yeah, you have to get that money from somewhere, and the only choice available is through debt. So we should not be worried about debt. We should be worried about what we are using the money for. When a business is down, yeah, people are told, don't stay at home, don't close business. Go and get some money and invest in reviving your business, right? So our economy is down. What we now need to do is for the government to go out there, look for more money and revive the business. We need more construction going on, more roads being done at this time when things are down, so that the youth can get jobs, right? It's not stop spending because the economy is not moving, because then you kill everything. And when you kill, how will you ever revive in future? So globally, what do you find? If you look at America, if you look at what is happening in Europe, all these stimulus packages, it's about cranking the economy, yeah? Because the formal economy has died. Tourism has died in Mombasa. What you now need to see is the government of Kenya sponsoring people to actually come to the hotels, so the hotels can revive, yeah? That's the kind of thing that we need, but because there's no tax revenue for that, it needs to borrow, yeah? And at least resuscitate the economy. At some point, when you grow the top line in terms of the economy is doing very well, it will generate more revenue, which you use to pay the debt. Yeah? But if you stay stagnant, you will die, and even you will not be able to repay the debt into the future. And we don't have the oil, we don't have the minerals that other countries have. We can only generate our revenue from services. Yeah? So don't worry about debt. Yeah? We can even double the debt, yeah? So long as we use that debt for the right things. You can reduce debt to even 0 or to 1 shilling. But if you use that 1 shilling for the wrong thing, the principle is the same. Yeah? You cannot take advantage of the project because somebody mzuri, then you blame the president for increasing debt. No. So that misinformation to Kenyans is what we must help, so that Kenyans don't start hating their government for the right things. Every child is going to school. The 2010 Constitution said education is compulsory. We are spending 27% of the national budget on education. Inatoka happy. Yeah? Parents don't pay. They don't pay the tax for their kids to be paid. Yeah? We are saying everyone must have free maternity. People must have, vaccinations and all those things. Itatoka happy your pesa. It has to come through somewhere. Yeah?
I think Parliament has a responsibility to make sure that they look at all sides of the coin in terms of both sides of this debt debate. As we've said, one, the issue of what you call fiscal consolidation is important. If we are saying we want to spend 3.6 trillion, how are we getting that money? We cannot. We are saying, perhaps continue to live outside in excess of our means. So Parliament has a responsibility to look at that and make sure that we are balancing that. Of course, you've heard that there are certain expenditure needs. So this is a balance between what does the country need to spend today, how are we utilizing the money that we have today so that we are not losing, and of course the various priorities. I think we've talked about the need for vaccination so that we can get out of this pandemic. How are we balancing all this? So Parliament must look at all sides of this debate and make sure that they make the right decision and the decision that favors the country. Because as citizens, we don't want to be told that the price of bread is going to go up because we have to be taxed more. And yet there are other things, there are other measures we can put in around matching our expenditure and matching the revenue that we have. So I think that is a challenge from us as accountants for Parliament to make sure that they exercise the rights that they have been given under the Constitution.
Question to each panelist, and also allow our audience to send in their question or remarks before we take that quick break. So between the Accountants Act and other regulations in Kenya, that is the next step between those two. CPA Magori? 20 minutes. CPA Magori, as soon as you're ready, just let us know so that we hand over to you. I can see you on stage, but our sound is still not clear. CPA Magori, we found you midway, and let us know who you're posing it to.
I'm posing the question to all the panelists, Trevor.
Yes.
And I'm just in 1 minute, each should be able to.
All three, because I feel that very often here in Kenya we're competing. First of all, we live in a very competitive environment in Kenya.
That's from section 18, 19, 20, and 21. And I think we have got a good opportunity now, and I think, Prof, you will be...
I hope this is captured in the regulations. I know there's a special ad hoc committee of the National Treasury which is addressing this issue.
And therefore I will not process it, and to be able to do that without losing their jobs or being
overhaul most of the laws in line with the Constitution. Thank you, Rose. I think, Rose, you have worked very hard to mobilize a committee that is suitable for the Kenyan market. And that's why I'm saying that we must ask our clients whether we are meeting what their expectations are. The Act was also supposed to be beneficial to the main issue, which I want to take away because we can't mention all of them here, is the issue in the way they do their work. The person happens to be an engineer, he has an MBA, and he has an LLM. So if you get compliments from such a... The actual results came for KCSE. The top performers, none of them say they wanted to do accounting. And I say